Hi, welcome to GeoBiz. We are at Latin America Geospatial Forum in Mexico, and we caught up with Stephen Ramage, Director Strategy of What Three Words. Nice speaking with you, Steve. What Three Words has been quite in news of late. What's happening with it?
We've just completed a funding round known as a Series A, where we've received money from Intel Capital and Li Ka-shing Horizons Ventures, and we are increasing the number of languages that are coming out. Where we've announced some integrations. We are getting a lot of interest from around the world. So yes, there's a lot of things happening.
And I've also heard a partnership with Esri.
Yes, that's one of the big integrations we've just announced. In fact, as part of our announcement with Intel Capital, we had a very nice quote from Jack Dingemont saying addressing just got smarter. So Esri have been very supportive. We are part of their startup program. We're a business partner of theirs. We have in the ArcGIS environment, they have something called Locator, which is a geocoding service. And there's now a What Three Words Locator for ArcGIS. So this is fantastic because it means all of the Esri customers around the world now have access to three-word addresses via ArcGIS.
Fantastic. So, what's the smartest way of addressing with what three words? How smart is it?
It depends what you want to do with it. I mean, for me, the three-word addresses of the system, the What Three Word system, its elegance is in its simplicity. It's if you want to use it, if you want to download it onto Android or iOS, you can use it as a consumer, as a citizen. If you want to use it in an enterprise environment, as we just mentioned, you could use it with ArcGIS. You could also use it with Safe Software. They've created a transformer for FME, so you can encode and decode what three words, the three-word addresses. It really depends what you want to do. I mean, today there's just been an announcement. There's a sat-nav app called NavMe, and their version, I think it's 3.4.1, has some enhancements, and those include TripAdvisor and What Three Words. So they have tens of millions of users. So they use OpenStreetMap, and that's a great example of the simplicity and the technology in use.
Okay, how does it seamlessly get integrated to an existing platform of an enterprise?
So it depends what system they're using. They have a number of choices.
For example?
They could take our API, our Application Programming Interface, or our Software Development Kit, or SDK, and they can build that into the system that they're already using. Or they could take something like the What Three Words Locator, the API for Locator for ArcGIS. So if they're already using Esri in that environment, they can build it into that existing environment. So it's a seamless integration.
How is this helping businesses? How are small businesses lapping up this new and unique addressing system to their benefit? Can you cite an example?
I think that's reflected in the the number of integrations that we're getting. So we have a lot of smaller organizations, POI Mapper, Mappable, who are coming in and they're taking our API and they're building it into the tool or the service they provide. So we're helping getting into things like data collection, helping people who want to do things like looking into delivery of medicine, or people who want to just do even looking at things around disaster, emergency response, a whole host of different areas.
Okay. Are you also seeing some consumer level applications as well coming up from this, or rather how can individuals start using this unique addressing system?
From a consumer perspective, I mean, definitely what I mentioned earlier about NavMe. A nice example is when I was in Japan. I don't speak Japanese. I had the What Three Words app on my phone, and I told some colleagues who were traveling with me to download the app, and we shared three-word addresses in English, although we were all in Tokyo, and we could use that. So that's a very useful way to do it if you're traveling abroad. For example, we have the Hedonist Guide. They're involved in travel, and they've put it into what the work they're doing. On our advisory board, we have the CEO of Original Travel. So there's a lot of different areas where people can use it, whether that's for consumer or for business or even for non-profit NGO type work.
When we talk about enterprises and businesses, much of the business is moving online these days, and it's e-commerce which
Yeah.
is, catching up very well. So, is your system, What Three Words, also useful for an e-commerce website?
Yes, I mean, absolutely. It's the website for sure, but it's beyond the website. If you look at a lot of the activities, I mean, traditionally you have UPS, FedEx, DPD. Now you have people like Rocket Internet, Kemu, Paytm, Flipkart. You have all these organizations, especially in areas like Latin America and Africa and India, where these are becoming billion-dollar organizations. And I think maybe Amazon led the way, but now these organizations are catching up or taking over in certain areas. And the problem they have is where to deliver. You know, what a lot of these places are unaddressed, or they're poorly or inadequately addressed. And so that's where being able to use a three-word address is really valuable.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Steve, for letting us know what's latest with What Three Words. It's nice meeting you.
Thank you.